We're going to take a look at a foot massager with heat control.
So I was having a bit of a TV presenter moment there. I wasn't sure if Neil was going to speak first or I was going to speak first. Anyway, go on, go for it, Neil.
Anytime we do any product reviews, we run these unscripted. We have got some little bullet notes and everything like that, but it's all unscripted. And again, when we do product reviews, we're trying to bring items that we think will benefit our lifestyle, something that we will use, or you, our watchers, our viewers, will participate. And currently, whilst I'm here with Sandra back at home, we are looking at some lifestyle products which are quite enhancing. So again, with this, I've got a couple of things in mind with this. This isn't something I personally would probably use, but Sandra's indicated she would, and Barbara, Sandra's mum, would. So it's made by Bob and Brad. And who on earth are Bob and Brad? You're thinking to yourself, who are these? Go over into YouTube, have a little bit of a search for Bob and Brad. They're approaching 5 million subscribers on YouTube, and it's absolutely amazing that we've been approached by Bob and Brad to start to look at some of their brands.
Yeah, we're a little bit humble, but yeah, thanks so much for approaching us, and we're looking forward to reviewing this foot massager.
We are. So what we'll do is say this all comes in a box, which is pretty self-explanatory. So you've got your illustration on here, you've got your branding of the Bob and Brad, and some basic sort of like details on it. But I think what we'll do, as ever, we need to dive in, and get this thing out, and have a look. You're excited, Sandra?
Yeah. So while Neil's doing that, so occasionally I do treat myself, just occasionally, to a proper Thai massage. So the first time I went, it was more because we thought it might be helpful for Mum, but I realised actually when I came to getting my feet, my feet were quite tense. I didn't even realise. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying this.
Righty-ho.
So what have we got?
So first of all, I've got to say it's not dead heavy, and so obviously feel the weight on that. It's not heavy. This is really good.
Yes, it's got non-slip pads on the bottom as well, so if you're on a smooth surface, if you're even on a smooth surface, it doesn't slip around, which is good.
So when I say we're literally unboxing, we're actually unboxing here at the moment. What have we got there, Sandra?
So we have the user manual. So just a quick look. So there's important safeguards, things like, yeah, the usual stuff. Do not use when feeling sleepy.
So there you go.
You don't put it in water and things like that. Anyway, it's a basic safety stuff, and then I guess I hope there's some instructions as well. Yeah, there's a diagram and how it all works inside. So, remote control. And power cable, is it? Yeah.
Yep, got the power cable. So the power cable clips into here, and Sandra says it's got the things on it.
It says on here, so there are features you can change. So you can change the air pressure, the need intensity, and the heat. So they're all fully adjustable. So get a warranty with it as well. Yeah.
So it's important when you put your feet in here, you do put them in correctly. There is some, you can see some further instructions on here. And apparently, when your feet go in to like little socks, these can be zipped out to clean. So if different people are using it and they've got
sweaty feet,
you can take these out and clean it. So yeah, it's alright, isn't it? So as well as the remote control, again, I don't know if the camera's going to focus in on here, but you've got all your controls on here for your intensities and your heat controls and things like that.
Just spotted there's also little carry handles underneath, make it easy to move around. So looks pretty well designed, actually. Okay,
so we've got a UK plug which we're just going to plug in. So we've got some life. So in the remote control, just remember there is an insulator for the battery, so make sure that you pull it out. And I think Sandra did show you before that if you're really relaxing and you want to control your feet, and maybe your movements in your body are not too good, so you can't physically reach down to bend down to press the buttons. Ideal, isn't it? What have we got going on here, Sandra? So I don't know whether we can see anything. So we've got all these functions, and there's an on and off button we just pressed then. And what have we got? Intensity, air intensity, need intensity, and your heat. So can we press the heat? So that's working. So you've got low, medium and high on the air intensity. Put your fingers in, your hands in, Sandra, see what it feels like. What's that like?
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. And then we've got the need intensity. I don't know if you try and listen or watch.
It's pulsating.
So you've got low, medium and high on that. What's that feel like?
Weird.
And then we've got the physical heat setting here. So you've got off, low or high. Sorry. Oh. Oh.
I guess it'll take a wee while to warm up, but it is.
I can understand now why there is instructions about that your feet have to be in the right position on this. So this is like I'm not too sure how oops, are you enjoying that, Sandra? Set the power off a moment. Right, so when your feet are in, it's almost like balls oscillating, spinning around, and they sort of kneading the base of your foot. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, this just I don't know. It's hard to describe, but this is I think that's the kneading thing. Is these things moving around inside?
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard to describe without you feeling what it's like. I think what I'll do while we're here, I am going to get Sandra to put her feet in this, and she can give the campsite warden's wife experience of the foot massage, massager. And I think you need to get this to your mum's and give your mum a go on this one.
I think she's up for giving it a go. Yeah, I think so.
So again, everything does, as I say, unzip. There's you're not going to be able to see too well on this one here, but these.
Yes, I think Neil mentioned, but if you do want to know more about it or about Bob and Brad in general, I think there are links below.
Yeah.
So you can read up a bit more as well.
So again, the foot does unzip. I'm not going to take it out because we're actually going to demo it, but there is a little zip on here. And I will get the camera. I'll just bring the camera a little bit closer up, and Sandra can press some buttons. I'll get the camera up in a little bit closer so you can see what's going on here. Okay, Sandra. So we're looking at this a little bit closer up. So the remote control here is replicating. We've got the power button. We've got the air intensity, the need intensity, and the heat control. So if you press the air intensity button,
I'm going to press the power button.
Oh yeah, power it on.
Here. So it's powered on.
So can we see the blue lights that are here now?
So something's happening. I can hear Warden noises. So if I change the air intensity first.
So there's a blue light
low,
here.
Yeah, it goes from low to medium and then high. I don't know whether that's paused maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's off. So there's no air intensity. You might just want kneading and heat, or you might want air as well. So you can choose. And then the kneading intensity, it's on low at the moment.
So that's showing down here.
This one here. We're on this one, Neil.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Yeah.
So I'm doing kneading. So that's low, medium, high. Or pause. You might just want air and warmth. You never know. Anyway, so you can choose. And then the heat finally is on low at the moment. And you can have high. So it's, the heat is just low or high heat. Yeah.
As you see here. So as well as the remote control button function here, you can completely control. So if you do lose the remote control, the batteries come out, you can control it manually there.
So just pause that for now.
Right, so what we're going to do here now, we're looking at this front on, so you're not going to be able to see what Sandra can see. So if you remember a moment ago, we could see the function settings and the intensity. So all we can see, you can see them from where you are now looking down, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So go on, Sandra, put your feet in and give us a rundown on what you're pressing.
Just before I put my feet in, hopefully you can see this on camera, but the balls need to go in the arch of the foot. So just make sure your feet are centred when you put them in. Which is what I'm doing now. So I've not switched anything on yet, just making sure my feet are centred. So we've got my arch of my feet on top of the ball bit. I'm going to put the power on. Ooh, it's going already. So I'm gonna. Ooh.
Right. So we've got the camera here. Look, so there you are, Sandra. Yeah. What's that like?
Weird.
Weird. Weird in a good way or weird in a bad way?
I think it's kind of fine. Like, I can feel tingling in my feet, but it's actually slightly tingling up my calves as well, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. So yeah. So I'm not going to go for a higher need intensity. I'm going to try and turn the heat up, I think. So it's under. Oh, so I'm on the higher heat. Still quite a low kneading intensity and a low air intensity. I think, personally for me, I don't think I'd want anything more intense than this.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's definitely doing something. So I'm just over with Barbara for a bit. So we were just going to have a look at this Bob and Brad special foot massager. Sorry. So yeah, so we're just having a quick look. So I was just explaining to Mum how it all works with the remote control. So do you like the idea of having the remote control to manage the settings?
Oh, definitely, because I can sit comfortably with this in my hand and then adjust the settings as I feel what's going through my feet. So quite nice to slip on. It's like slipping a pair of slippers on with little bit lumpy soles in them, but that's all part of the system. So a nice straightforward switch on, and all the area under the feet start moving. I don't think it shows on the outside, but under my feet there's rollers moving up and down, and yes, that's quite nice. I'm sure it should be very good for my feet, because with me being having difficulty walking, my feet don't get natural exercise, so I think something like this is going to be really useful. So I've got that rolling, and then the next button, I've forgotten what it was, the second one.
Yeah, it's a bit higher up. So the next button's about, sorry, it's there anyway. So yeah. It's the air intensity. So it seems to like put a little bit of pressure on and then release, pressure and release. I think it's that one.
Yeah. So we'll give that a try now. I have to ask Sandra about this because I'm sight impaired as well, but nevertheless I can feel the controls on here once I know what order they're in. So we'll try this air intensity. So
you just press the need intensity. You might want to change that.
Oh.
That's gone to medium. How does that feel anyway?
Quite vigorous.
Okay, should we just pop that back for Mum? 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, I do need help.
So that's off altogether. We're back on low now, yeah?
Yes.
So it's the one above is your air intensity one.
Oh. Yeah. So the one in the middle.
So that's power, and then the next one down is intensity. That's the baby. Yeah.
And at the minute, so everything's on one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lowest setting. Yeah. So.
And for me, that's quite firm enough. So obviously, people vary a lot as to how much the feet can take. Yes. So that's so it's quite a nice sensation, firm, but it's quite a good massage, yeah. And all this without having to trail out and find somebody clever to do it for you.
Indeed.
Yes. Mm.
And then the bottom button was you could have heat or not heat, or low heat.
Yes,
Yeah, so.
well, the heat quite nice because I do tend to suffer from cold feet. So, so at the minute again, that's on the lowest setting. I've just tried taking the heat up and seeing if it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
That might take a bit to build up, mightn't it?
Okay, well, perhaps come back in a couple of minutes on that and
Yes.
see how it's going. All right.
Yes.
See you in a wee while. I'm just going to ask Mum how she found that. So that was the Bob and Brad light foot massage. Excuse me, put my teeth back in. I'll start again. So I'm just going to ask Mum how she found that. So that was again the Bob and Brad foot massage jar. So
Yes.
Barbara, what did you think?
I thought it was very interesting actually, because as you put your foot in, the massage balls feel a bit hard, but once it's working and they're sort of moving, it's a very firm pressure, but it does make you feel quite good. And so having had it running for not too long, just as long as I was happy with, it's finishing now, and I'll just see how my feet feel when they come out. So they slip out easily, like that. I switched it off, of course, and yes, my feet feel quite nicely flexible, and I can twiddle my ankles, and yes, I feel as though it stimulated my feet nicely, without being uncomfortable. It's very firm pressure, but it's not uncomfortable. So hopefully that'll last quite a nice time for me. Yes, I thoroughly recommend it. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I certainly found some benefits. I sort of tried it a little bit before, and my feet feel a little bit lighter and springier. So give it a go. See what you think.
Okay, so the Bob and Brad light foot massager needing shiatsu heat and air compression. What do you and your mum think of that?
Oh, so pretty impressed. Yes, feel lighter already.
Lighter already?
Yeah, got a new spring in my step.
So after a hard day's work or something, or if you've been out for a long walk or something like that, this is the sort of a lifestyle item that perhaps our viewers out there may be interested in. And if you are interested in it, do go and explore down there below. And remember, Bob and Brad, like you wouldn't know who they are. Millions of subscribers, and what a partnership it has been to actually work with them on this this superb product. It's been really good.
It's been really interesting, and so I'll be interested to see over time, because particularly at the moment I've got quite a desk job again, so if you're not moving around that much, I suspect it'll be good for getting things going down below, as it were, in your feet and reviving feet. So yeah, brilliant.
If you enjoyed that, remember, give the video a thumbs up down there below. If you're not subscribed to our channel, do come and subscribe to it. So again, when we do any product reviews, we are only bringing you items that we think are going to be a benefit to us, something that's going to interest us or will interest you, our viewers out there. And that's that's a cracking item for some of our viewers.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.